What do you think of this, huh? This is some kind of view, right? I think it's just fantastic. So there's clouds down over there over the mountains, and that's just as far as you can see, and I have no idea which direction I'm looking at. I imagine I'm looking south toward the Atlanta area, but of course we're way too far away. Although there's a mountain, maybe that's Kennesaw way out there, I don't know, but you can't see it. Okay, let's go down the mountain a little more. I had a couple of cars behind me too, so it was good to kind of shrug them off there, and there'll be another overlook or two down the road here. Get some more views up past these mountains right there. But again, a terrific place to come ride. Looks like the ever-present kudzu is in full bloom here, trying to take over everything. So eventually these mountains will be all kudzu. If you're not familiar with kudzu, you should look it up. Stuff grows a foot a day, they say, and it just covers everything, as you can see right there. It's got all the ground covered. Some private home areas up through here. Don't blame them. If I had a lot of money, I'd live up here too. Although some people up here don't have a whole lot of money, and they seem to be making it okay. That's a nice little round. That's one of those little roundhouses. That's cool. Okay, here's a little more overlook. This one's got a fence, so it won't be as spectacular, but let's see what we've got here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't know if you can see the lake down there. Hopefully you can. Another view, a little different view from where we were. Really nice area here. There's a couple of houses that people have built that have this view. I mean, can you imagine that? That'd be a little house right there. Wouldn't that be terrific, right? There's a little hill up on top there. Sit here and overlook all this all the time. That'd be cool. Pretty neat. Road's got some nice twisties on it. You sport bike guys in Atlanta, if you haven't come up here, I think it'll be worth your while to ride up this way. This is just one of many, many roads up here, and I know a lot of you guys know all about it. Laughing at a guy from North Carolina trying to tell you about Georgia, but all I can tell you is it's really nice. I'm really enjoying riding on it. There's some great corners like these. Long, fast sweepers. I mean, you know, speed limit I guess is 55 through here. No problem running that with this old girl in most of this. Of course, you know, and I mentioned this before in previous vlogs, that ever since we got the Spyder, I don't know if it's sibling rivalry or what, but this motorcycle has just turned into a rocket ship. I mean, it zips and it goes and it corners like it hasn't before, and or maybe I'm just, you know, maybe learning how to ride a Spyder has made me appreciate and to be able to ride this at a higher level. I don't know, but I'm enjoying it a lot. It's you know, I'm so glad I kept her. Stay, thank you. So glad I kept her, and I got her for my solo rides. Some chicken farmers. Chickens or turkeys or ducks. In my area, North Carolina, it's all turkeys right now. They have done chickens and they have done ducks, and market conditions have got them doing turkeys. So you can make some money at it, but not much. Yeah, all these little roads off here with these little communities. Some of them are gated, some of them aren't. Never lived in a gated community. But then again, I'm kind of odd. I keep trying. Oh, hey, you like the birds? Can you see them? I tend to move out in the country. I was born in the city, raised in the city, and have always longed for the country. And so I've moved out as far as I can, which is kind of interesting, living in Smyrna, Georgia, quite a bit of the time now. So Smyrna being a little community enveloped in the greater Atlanta area, largest city in the South. Oh well, it won't always be the case. My wife actually really likes my house in North Carolina a lot, and she thinks someday after she's retired that we might actually be able to base our operations out of there. So we'll give it a shot. How you like this road? I mean, this is cool. I mean, I'm not, excuse me. I'm not pushing myself at all. And I'm running 55, 60 miles an hour on this cruiser. You could probably fly through here on a sport bike. I know if I had the R1, this would be a once in a lifetime road right here, buddy. Oh man. Alrighty. Yeah, follow the signs. The 136. This will take me back to Talking Rock. How about that? A beautiful little barn and pasture area. Oh, I like that a lot. See, I could live down here in the valley too. That wouldn't be a problem. I mean, I'd love to have the view, but you know, if I couldn't get a view like that, I'd take the valley right there. That was just an idyllic little spot, you know. Oh, there's a barn for you. Oh yeah, nice. Didn't look like it was in the best of repair, but it still looked pretty nice. Alrighty, well, I don't know if I'm going to get any more with this forward camera on this one, but tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here and we'll stop in the little town of, well, I'll ride through it. I'll ride through the little town of Talking Rock so you can get a better view of it. It's about a block long if I remember right, if this is going to take me to it, and I think it will. It should take me right to it. I believe I came this way. If not, it's early. Not all day. I'll buy some gas here in a little while. Other than that, I'm okay. Another bug. Wow, they're killing me today. That one left a mark on my windshield. My little screen here. Hit me right there. I just had my sunglasses on my visor up like I did when I was doing the bean challenge. I would have felt that guy. Ah, here we go. Another turn. This road just kind of snakes through the hills here in Georgia. Nice little road. See all these little tar snakes on the road here. They're nothing. They're not big enough to cause any kind of problem, and it's not hot enough for them to be melting today, so it's absolutely no trouble. This old girl here has been nothing but sure-footed the whole time. Alrighty. Let's see here. Wood for sale. Firewood. Alright. Oh, camouflage pickup truck. Yes, sir. I'm in the mountains. Alrighty. And we'll go down this way. That looks like an interesting road right there. This would be a good place to come and ride. Go down that way. Alrighty. Be heading back into Talking Rock here shortly. Kind of wonder where it got its name. I certainly don't know. Might have to look it up when I get home. Love these little towns. I mean, you know, of course, it's like this anywhere. You get out into get out away from the cities in North Carolina, and you got the little towns of Frog Pond and Big Lick and places like that. And that's a Locust, and those are all Oakboro. They're all out near me. Norwood. But these little towns up in the mountains are really kind of cool. I mean, you got to figure that at one time or another back in the day when the weather would get bad, they'd be fairly isolated. These roads would get a little too bad to really hard to get through with the snow. It wouldn't be really passable safely. Oh, there's some older homes. An old home right there. So that'd work for me. Being an old guy, I'm looking at single stories anyway. So I don't have to go up and down the damn stairs all the time. Hell to get old boys. Of course, my friends say if I keep riding this damn motorcycle, I won't get old, so we'll see. Alrighty, we should be getting into town here shortly. Just thought you might like to see it. I'll probably cut a good bit of this out. Kind of splice it on the end. I thought that house was kind of neat. Got some cool places around here. Oh, might get another little bit piece of a view here. I just saw a power line cut right there, and I can see some mountains out that way, but I don't know. Probably not. Talking Rock Baptist Church. I don't know whether they've got a funeral or what's going on today. Alrighty, coming into the Talking Rock Township. Couple of older churches sitting there. Old one on the right looked like wood frame, and I think it was a brick one up on the hill back there. Hopefully you saw part of that. Excuse me, coughing an awful lot. $25. Oh, okay, here we are, folks. Slow it down really good. This is the little community of Falling Rock. Talking Rock, excuse me. Talking Rock, Georgia. Got some antique stores and a little general store and stuff like that. People stopping in here, a little touristy area. Pretty cool. I think I'll take you through the whole town. And across the railroad tracks. A nice little park down there, a little creek running through it. It's really nice. No idea what that was. Or that. Alrighty. Talking Rock. Here's some of their old antiques place. Pretty cool. Alrighty, well let me wind this thing up right here. Oh, we got burned out. I can see there's no roof in there. Okay. You guys take care. Bye-bye.